Okay. So, hey everyone, this is GeoWill from Productions², and as I mentioned on the last stream from Gold Rush, we are doing some of this. So, for those who don't know, .hack is kind of the original single player as an MMO style of game. At least I don't know any game prior to it that kind of was like that. Sword Art Online pretty much ripped off the idea of for their series from .hack, to be honest. So there've been a couple animes. There's also been a couple game series. So the original ones were, like I mentioned a few streams a while ago, I think sometime last week, or maybe earlier this week. But there was original games in the series were .hack, Infection, Mutation, Outbreak, and Quarantine. Those are the original four. Then they came out with GU, which was Rebirth, Reminisce, Redemption, and now Reconnection is the new one. This is a brand new game, basically. Reconnection is. That's only available on last Recode. So far, in terms of the port, it's pretty much exactly the same. I haven't noticed any kind of weird issues with it yet. What else? They also have these other modes here. Terminal Disk and Parody Mode. Not sure what these do. I haven't actually used them yet. Okay, game options. Interesting. Oh, does this have dual language? Ah, come on. Ah, why won't it go down? Damn you. There. Yes, it does. It has dual language. Nice. What are these? Ah.
My name is Jun Banshoyo.
Wait.
I wrote this journal. I'm a programmer, an AI psychologist, and an employee at CC Corporation. This journal will serve as a collection of my experiences as the lead developer on something called Project GU, and my personal impressions and analysis of a game known as The World.
That kind of sounds like Bear.
Struck as I was by a bout of guilt, I feel this is the only possible remedy for my conscience. Although I wouldn't swear that everything in this journal is 100% accurate. To me, it's the absolute truth. The World is an online game. Players assume the role of a character and enjoy various adventures while chatting with friends. Also by email or through forums. They exchange game information and engage in social interactions that they might not normally experience. It can truly be called a game of communication. As I write this journal, I know there is one event I can't avoid discussing. It's the first thing I want to talk about. The second network crisis. The event is often referred to by its nickname, the Morgana Incident. The information that will follow is based on what I learned while working on GU for the CC Corporation. It's a reconstruction of what happened, from my personal point of view, supplemented with logs. Logs I stole off the network. I'm going back now to the year 2010. I'll begin this journal with the story of a boy, a young gamer who had just logged onto the world for the first time. His character's name was Kite. and at the time he was only 14 years old. He had been invited to play by his friend, whose character's name was Orca. This was his first adventure. While Kite and Orca were journeying through the dungeon, they met a mysterious girl named Aura. Aura was being chased by a rogue monster known as Skaith.
Or was the rumor true?
Take this.
Huh?
Please take this. There's no time. Please.
What's this?
A great force. The power it holds can bring forth either salvation or destruction at the whim of the user.
After entrusting them with the Book of Twilight, the mysterious girl disappeared. Soon after, Orca was killed when Skaith attacked him with an unauthorized and illegal power, and the character was lost. As a result, the gamer who was playing as Orca fell into a coma.
Run! It'll kill you! What the hell? What is this? There's something wrong. Nothing works! It wasn't supposed to be this way. I'm sorry. Get out of here!
I know it sounds like some cheap sci-fi movie, but the player actually fell into a coma because of this online game. As involved as I was in Project GU, I understood how something like this could happen. This incident, a player being left comatose after playing the world, was not made public. I'm just an engineer, so I don't know all the details, but I can guess what happened. The CC Corporation must have used their political influence to kill the story before it was released. Not long after, I found evidence that at least 6 other gamers had suffered exactly the same fate as that boy. The names of the 6 were Sora, Alf, Carl, Kazu, Orca, and Sig. The first of the lost players had already woken up from her coma. The character name was Tsukasa. At another point, much later, Sora and Sig became intimately involved with Project GU. But for now, let's return to Kite's story. Thanks to the intervention of Helba, Kite was saved from the threat of Skaith. And it was Kite who received the installation book, Book of Twilight, instead of Orca.
Okay, so I guess these are, I have no clue what these are. But I wonder if these are, like, basically, yeah, mutation, outbreak, and then... So what the hell are these? So they mentioned a couple of things in there that I didn't mention yet, which are they mentioned Tsukasa, who's the main character from .hack Sign, which is the first .hack animated, as far as I know of. And there's also .hack Bracelet of the Twilight, which is another anime. Shugo and Reina were the main characters in that. And then you had .hack Roots and .hack Quantum. Liminality takes place during the original .hack games. It's the external, the real life events that happen while what's going on in the world is going on. There might be one other. I think I mentioned Roots already. Roots is the prequel to this game. So what's parody mode? Oh, okay. It's another movie kind of thing. Alright, well, let's go ahead and get in the game. So, a lot of the systems in this game are really similar to what's in the original .hack games. There's just been a lot of polish, and there were some changes to the battle system, and guilds were added, guild shops were added, the arena was added, Coliseum, whatever it's called, and the types of dungeons were changed too. You have, in addition to all the elemental types, you also have three types of dungeon classes. So you have field type dungeons, and then you have two labyrinth type dungeons. Field dungeons are basically just ones where you are either going to kill a particular enemy or you're gathering up pieces to open up the Beast Temple. The other two are more like your traditional .hack levels areas where it's kind of a labyrinth and you're working your way through it to get to the Beast Temple. And as is normal with .hack, a lot of the story is advanced through reading emails. So you are quite often jumping back out into Ultimate to read your email. Blurry, obsessive slacker.
I've got no choice but to invite her. But she seems like the type that'd hate fighting or stuff like the arena. What do I do?
Every once in a while, usually in the rumors section, you'll find keywords. Oh, really? You can actually respond. I didn't know you could do that. It's only on specific ones, apparently. Yeah, I usually don't jump into the forums all that much. Up since the news. It's like gas port order respond. Oh no, never mind, it was these things. Ah, come on. Alright, get rid of that new icon. So R2. Official forum. Sometimes you can find keywords in here as well. I'm not gonna read through all of them. Aha! Got some new ones. Nice. Oh, sweet. Even more. Like I said, every once in a while, ah, come on. I don't think there'll be any words in there. What about this one? Oh, it's silent looking animals. Sure. Good response. Oh, sweet. Holy crap. All kinds of stuff here now. That's gonna be nice. We'll be able to access a lot more areas. You can also get words as reward for completing an area by a large amount. I doubt there'll be anything in there. So we get some more words. Good. As with any .NET game, the words you have determine basically.
Guess I'll check out Delta Blurry Obsessive Slacker.
Basically determine
To invite Adelie into my party to ask about the arena.
how fast you'll be able to let's see. Oh, here we go. Okay, 210. Macadoo.
Haseo. Our destination today is Delta Flurry Obsessive Slacker. Invite me into your party.
The voice acting is kind of, you know, it's early, well, mid-2000s voice acting, voiceovers, you know, so it's nothing to write home about, mostly, especially with Adelies is a little bit cringy, but the voice actor for Haseo did a pretty good job. Where's party? There it is. Alright. I did a bit of grinding.
Thank you so much for saying yes on such short notice. I'll work hard to make up for last time's fiasco, too. Well, you know what they say. It's always best to be prepared, right? That's why I went and bought these items for us, just in case.
Oh, man. She has no interest in leveling up.
These'll come in handy, right?
Yeah. Thanks.
I woke up early today so I could log in and make preparations for us. It's so fun! It's almost like we're going on a picnic!
Yeah. Seems like she's in a good mood. Maybe she'll be more willing to help with the arena than I thought. I'll hurry up and get her to the beast statue, then ask her about the arena.
Come on, Haseo. Let's go!
Okay, this is the shortcut to the beast statue.
Wait a second. Let's go this way, Haseo.
But isn't that a dead end?
Oh, come on.
So what's the objective? Okay, we need to find parts. Talisman stepping up the beast temple.
Look! Over there!
Huh?
See that mirage-like thing over there in the distance? It's kind of blurry, but can you tell that there's a big machine there?
Yeah, I can.
Well, that big machine is called the Crest Gun. A long time ago, humans filled that machine with the power of the goddess Aurora and fired it at the realm of the gods. It resulted in the gods being destroyed by their own powers, and the human beings had to live with the guilt of being god killers.
I know. That story's part of the world background from the official site, right? That stuff's just made up.
But in this world, it's the truth. Even if it is fiction, the feelings of pain and sadness that we feel here in this location are in fact very real.
Yeah, like hell I feel that.
I'm sure that feeling in itself has meaning.
Huh?
I think it's the little things like that that help connect us to this world and each other.
No, it's just you.
Do you find this boring? Should I stop?
Hell yeah.
Haseo? Is something wrong?
Well, I don't really get it, but I guess that way of thinking might be right too.
Yep. Okay, then let's go to the next spot.
Don't cry later!
So, the battle system has really been retooled and kind of
That was nothing.
made a lot more simple. So, to use skills, you use what's called the skill trigger. So you hold down the R1 button, and it brings up that wheel. And then, as you get more skills, you can put more on different sections. But you just have the one to start with. Gale Blade. And as you go through the battle, after a certain number of hits.
Adorable! Haseo! Haseo! Look, over there on that small island! Can you tell if there are birds there?
Yeah.
How cute! Wish I could touch him.
It sounds like just
I
kill me
love
now.
birds. All kinds of birds. Like canaries or sparrows. In fact, I named this character Atali after a bird.
That right.
And you?
Huh?
Where'd your name come from? What does it mean? The meaning?
Oh, it's nothing worth talking about.
Aw, come on now, no fair. Tell me, I told you what mine means. They flew away. I guess our shouting scared them off. Maybe we should go too.
I don't know how I put up with her.
Now, as you get through the battle, after you hit an enemy a certain number of times, you get that Ringeki thing that comes out. It's basically a much more powerful version of the same skill. It does more damage.
Let's do our best.
Oh, the guy's still alive. So there's 3 symbol fragments we have to find. So these guys are chimchims. It's a new type of, I guess you could say collectible or something. So you get chim spheres, and every once in a while, when you're going into other dungeons, not this one, but the other 2 dungeon types, you run into different things that require you to have them. Well, I shouldn't say that. There's one thing that you might find around that does require them, the Mecha Grunty. Let's see if I can surprise these guys. Perfect. There's also a side quest minigame kind of thing where the different number of types that you attack and the amount of chimchims that you attack will get you stuff from a particular NPC in Makanu.
Let's do our best.
There are 4 types. There's The regular Chim Chims, which are those purple ones. The yellow one is a rare Chim Chim. There's also then big Chim Chims. Well, actually, that big one, the yellow one, is a big Chim Chim. There's also King Chim Chims, which are really rare.
That was nothing.
And then there's also the Assassin Chim Chims that will only show up in certain places when you have over 200. I think it's over 200. Chim spheres.
In the world, people are supported by a steam-based culture that they have invented. The powers of steam are shared by the Chim Chims with people like us.
That's part of the game's background.
Yes, but you and I are currently inside of that world, right? We're both here, right now, living in the world. That's why you shouldn't forget about things like gratitude or consideration just because we're inside of a game. I think that we need to treat this world properly and open up to it. So, Haseo, have you ever met anyone in the world you could open up to? For me, that special person is actually Sakaki. And you too, Haseo. Well, let's keep going.
So there's also another mode in battle mode. So when you do Rengekis and do combos or other actions, it depends on the characters you have in your party. You'll increase the morale gauge. Once it gets to full, you can enable or start what's called awakening. And the type of awakening depends on, again, the characters in your party. So far, I only remember Beast Awakening, but there's a couple others depending on the classes that you have in your party.
Haseo, are you tired?
No.
Just a little bit further. We're almost there. Let's go.
Okay.
Hey, Haseo! Over here, this way! Haseo, come on! Hurry up! Over here, it's this way! See? Isn't it amazing?
What?
Look at these flowers! Isn't it nice? It looks just like a real field of flowers. Haseo, what's wrong? Didn't you like it?
It sure is something. Something messed up with your head, that is.
I know, isn't it? This is number 15 among my all-time recommended places.
Edgelord Haseo.
So, you have a top 20 or something?
Nope. I've got 132 altogether.
Oh, I see. Why don't we keep going?
Oh,
What is it now?
a lucky animal.
What?
That's a...
Awesome! It's the gold bird!
No, stop!
Huh?
You can't kick it. You'll hurt it if you kick it.
Come on, Haseo, hold it in. Endure! If you get mad, there'll be no hope for the arena. Yeah, you're right. I guess it would be kind of mean to kick it.
That's right. Besides, look how cute it is.
Damn it! And it was a real gold bird, too.
I think taking leisurely walks like this is what really makes the gold bird happy. So let's just leave him alone, okay, Haseo?
It's got that target on its thing now.
Oh, okay. Let's keep going then.
A perfect kicking height, dude. Oh well. So lucky animals are a new mechanic added in as well. If you can catch them and kick them, they'll give you bonuses. Like, for example, one of them will save you from a game over if you end up dying in battle or something. Others will increase your strength, give you money. I think there's even the one that gives you levels or something.
Have you learned your lesson?
So we don't have all the pieces yet. So we can't get into there. Oh, there's the Mecha Grunty.
This'll be quick.
You get extra experience when you do a Rengeki. Or for every Rengeki you do, you get extra experience. I'll put it that way.
Well, that's that, I guess. It's that again.
So how this thing works is that every time you find it, it takes one more Chim Sphere to power it up.
Unknown, fuel insufficient, function shut down, emergency landing.
And depending on how many Chim Spheres you have to give to it, you'll get various types of items, of various rarities.
Passing life form detected. Begin fuel request. Beep. Hey bro, be a bud. Give me some Chim Sphere, please. Chim Spheres, 120%. Resupply complete.
Oh crap, I hate these ones. So those are the new trap chests. I don't think there's any way to disarm them.
I'm sorry.
Or I don't remember if there is or not. In the old one you could use Lucky Wire to disarm traps. And they were actually different than those. It would just be if you opened them they would poison you or do something to you. You wouldn't have any chance of avoiding them unless you used the Lucky Wire. So I'll have to backtrack a bit to get over to that island where the other piece is at. Not that one. That one over there. I forgot we could ride the bike. Since Sasay is a guild leader, he gets this bike to ride around.
Okay, tough guys, bring it on! Gale blade!
Well, that's that, I guess.
I'm sorry.
So now that I'll open up the temple and then go to the beast statue.
I'm sorry. I guess we didn't gain very many experience points, did we?
No, but these excursions aren't so bad every now and then.
I'm so glad. I don't really care much for simple level raising. That's not why I play the game. If you're always concerned with numbers, then you won't notice all the beautiful things around you. And that would be a real shame.
Hey, have you ever been to the arena? Like, fighting it?
No, I haven't. I find the whole idea of players fighting against each other kind of scary, really.
Is it?
Defeating other people just so you can build up your rank? Well, to be blunt, I hate that kind of thing.
But, you know, I think it would be good for you to learn a little bit more about the world.
Can I ask you something, Haseo?
What?
Do you really enjoy winning over other people?
What are you talking about? Yeah, who doesn't?
I don't. Or rather, I've never really had a chance to win anything yet. But I do know what it feels like to lose, and how painful that can be. This place. It was used as a quest when I just started playing. It was a time attack quest. I came in dead last because of the way I am. And everybody laughed and made fun of me. Since then, I stopped participating in competitive events.
So, that's why you don't like the arena.
It's not just the arena. Having a higher level than others, finding better weapons than others. So what is that supposed to prove? I mean, what's the point of defeating your opponent just to show off your power?
Well, it's only natural for players to want to be strong in an RPG, right?
Yeah, but Haseo, there's no goal in that. Personally, I think it's also really important for us to slow down and stop. And to enjoy things like flowers blooming around your ankles. Nice things like meeting all sorts of new people.
Slow down? Stop and to enjoy? It's impossible! I can't take this anymore! What are you, an idiot? All of this! All of this! All of this! Is nothing more than a bunch of computer data! It's just a bunch of fake stuff made by slapping textures on top of polygons! How the hell do you find any part of this made-up world beautiful?
Sam!
There's only one thing that's real about this world, and that's us, the players. Getting stronger and defeating your opponent. Those are the ways that all of us keep connected. That's the way this game is played. What's wrong with that, huh? Answer me! Tell me, what's wrong with that? Leave.
Huh?
Damn, you're so irritating! Don't show your face again! Damn it! Don't go telling me crap like slow down with Shino's face. Well, so much for the third player for the arena. Might as well go back to Kennard's at home and report.
I'm gonna make a stop over at the... I forget what his name is now. The Chim Dude. Chim Dude. See if I get any new unlocks or not. Kubo, that's his name. Huh, not really. Let's give it to 500 for the next one. Okay.
Sorry. The third person for the arena just didn't work out.
No surprise, clerics are in great demand with the next tournament so close.
We really need another member?
Oh!
What is it?
Let's recruit one in the forums!
There you go.
Good idea.
Okay, I'll get on posting something on the forums.
Thanks.
I'll send you an email after I post, so look for it on the official forum.
Oh, while we're on the way there, you gotta check to see if anybody responded to that post I made.
I'd never say anything like this. I'd rather die than use emoticons like that. Syllabus.
Emails. Ah. It's worse than the original ones. It's like every time you log in and log off, you always get emails. Like, it could be a response just from somebody. What the hell? Soccer. Gallant season's drunkard.
This had better not be a joke. I wonder what's up with the come alone part. Anyway, I guess I'd better go meet up with this person first. The place is the Beast statue located at Delta Gallant Season's Drunkard.
Some new keywords there.
Potential member is waiting. I have got to hurry on over to the Beast statue at Delta Gallant Season's Drunkard.
Level 6.
Let's get going! Gale Blade! Well, that's that, I guess.
This is another way you can get chimsters. You knock them off of there and then you go kick them. And this one too does them one at a time. There's also other things like baskets that have a ton of them in them. And wells where you can bring them out as well. That's where it just came from. Dirt. Dirt.
This'll be quick. Well, that's that, I guess.
Well, that was easy. Jeez.
Don't cry later! Gale Blade!
That was nothing.
I wonder if I can equip that item you got. Yeah, sky armor. Oh, it's a level 1 armor already, man. It's basically the same as what I have on now. Rough armor. Oh wait, Sky Shell, never mind, that's what we call it, Sky Shell. It's a little bit better. So here's one of those things you can use. You have to use chim spheres for to open. It's a door. That's a wrist. Trap chest. Damn. That wasn't too bad. There is, you do have the Book of Ryu, Book of 1,000 in this game.
Don't cry later.
So, everything you do, like all the enemies you beat, all the stuff you, break open, chests you open, all that stuff applies to them, and you get bonuses as you complete different levels of the numbers of things that you do.
That was nothing.
Might actually level up on this trash. Get enough battles going.
Don't cry later. Well, that's that, I guess.
This is a large bloody room with nothing in it.
Slow. Gale blade. That was nothing.
There are also certain types of battles where there's another player either fighting a monster or fighting another player that you can join in, and if you manage to save them, you get rewarded for it.
Gale blade.
That was nothing.
Slow. Gale blade.
That was nothing. Damn, this is bad.
Gale blade.
That was nothing.
Surprisingly a large area for being such a local place.
Gale blade. Well, that's that, I guess.
So, Asana's character, Rogue and Adept Rogues, they're kind of interesting. They can use any weapon eventually in the game. But you won't unlock that until, I think, probably it's either later in, I think it's later in this one, And then you get more abilities as you go through on the second one. By the third one, you can use any weapon. Alright, here we go. Beast statue.
Oh, you're late. I've been waiting for you for quite a while now.
It's you guys again.
I wish I could say it's all because of my love for you, but this time it's strictly business.
Business?
It looks like you went and pissed off some more of the wrong people again. It's a pretty foolish move to challenge the Arena Emperor.
You? How do you know about that?
Just so you know, I'm not the only one who's dying to get a piece of you. And now, not only did I not have to set you up, but I even get paid to kill the poor misguided terror of death. It's so perfect, it's almost scary.
You mean you replied to the post? Oh, damn it!
Hold it right there, PKers.
Huh? Oh my. Tell me, what would one of the top Moontree members be doing in a place like this?
I've come to talk about proper online etiquette with wild, mannerless players like you.
Whatever. How about I be generous and PK the whole lot of you?
That would only cause more problems for you. You see, we of Moontree are prohibited from attacking other players. However, defense against unjust violence is another story.
Yeah, it ain't prohibited at all. Damn lowlives. Now bring it on. Go ahead. Just try and kill me.
Don't get hasty, Matsu.
I know, Sakaki. There's no need to worry. I'm not gonna attack first.
I believe that you are a part of Kestrel, are you not? I have heard that the guild master of Kestrel, Gabi, is a tolerant man. But he doesn't endorse player kills, does he? If he finds out that you unjustly tried to PK members of Moontree, he will have no choice but to instigate disciplinary measures on you, isn't that right? Or are you particularly special to Master Gabi, Miss Bordeaux?
Damn. Fine.
I am happy to see that you understand me so quickly. Furthermore, Haseo is a friend of Atali, one of us. May I ask you to refrain from trying to PK him as well? I haven't heard a reply.
All right, fine, whatever. I won't PK him. That's all you need, right?
Good.
But arena battles are an exception.
But of course, that makes sense. Arena battles are conducted with both participants' consent.
Do you hear that, Haseo? You had better be ready when you come to the arena.
You can relax now. After all, they are not so stupid as to risk their own positions within their guild.
You've got the whole hero of justice thing down. Is that your character, or really you?
We only did what any other online game player would have done for another player in need. I am no hero of justice.
I don't know. You guys seem a little too deliberate. And you've got the timing down perfect.
The reason why we made it here in time is because Atali received advanced warning.
Advance warning?
Yes. That little boy from the shop told me. Excuse me, yes?
I was wondering, you're friends with Haseo, aren't you?
aren't you? That's right. Yes, I am Haseo's friend.
Then please, you gotta help him. He needs your help right now.
He needs my help? But what's the matter? What's going on? Apparently, the one who wrote the fake response and the one who hired the PKer was in fact his twin sister.
Saku?
Yes. He said that his sister is sleeping right now, so... Anyway, I didn't want to do anything by myself, so I called Sakaki. I'm glad he made it.
So, when the hell did I ever say that I needed you to help me, huh?
Haseo!
How rude of you. Don't you realize that Atali is the one who is responsible for saving you? The very least you can do is thank her.
Okay, fine. Thank you. Now you happy?
What an incredibly small-hearted person you are. I'm quite saddened. Well, putting that aside, it would seem that a lot has been happening to you lately, Haseo. If you have any trouble you would like help with, feel free to rely on any one of us at any time.
No thanks. I'd feel like I was brainwashed for asking.
You bastard! You've got some nerve. How dare you talk to Sakaki like that?
Be still, Matsu.
But this guy...
Haseo, isn't it hard for you to think of everyone you meet in this game as an enemy? I find that it's much easier to depend on one another and to understand one another. Don't you agree?
I'm not interested in you or your religion.
You.
Matsu.
Yes, sir. Sorry.
Haseo, I would very much like for you and I to be able to understand each other better.
Sorry, not interested. It's not like I need you guys.
That is a shame. Very well then. But I do hope that you will change your mind before we meet again.
Thank you very much, Sakaki. I'm sorry about all those obnoxious things I said earlier.
Fine.
I'm really, really sorry.
Huh. Well, that was a total waste of time, wasn't it? At this rate, I'm never gonna be able to participate in the arena.
Oh yes, you were searching for someone on the forums. You need just one more person, right?
Yeah.
Then I'll do it. I'll fight with you.
Are you for real?
Yes, I am.
But I thought you hated that whole winning-losing thing.
I do, but I thought about it, and I realized that it's no good for me just to force Moontree on you. I also have to try and understand you, as well as the arena and battles and everything else like that. Besides, is it really so strange, so bad for me, to want to know what the taste of victory is like for once in my life?
No, I think it's great that you want that. All right then, I'll let you taste it. You'll experience the joy of victory.
I'll see you later then.
Yeah.
Alright, let's see what time is it. 11:30. That's probably a good place to stop for this one. So, let me go ahead and save this and then load up Digimon World Next Order, and we'll get on with that.